at the Idaho-Nevada border, and then way up there at the Idaho-Canada border. This border is not only the border of Idaho and Nevada. For me, it's the border between winter on one side, spring on the other, between work on one side and fun on the other. So not only is it a border between Nevada and Idaho, but it's a border between home and adventure. And really, really looking forward to it. Hope everything goes well. And I think I'm in for the summer of a lifetime. Okay, and here's my first tip for anyone walking the Idaho Centennial Trail. Maybe a couple of tips. Coming in from the east side, beautiful paved road all the way to the Murphy Hot Springs Airport, where you're 4 miles from the border. Really easy access. A lot of the guys I watched on YouTube came in from the west, Boise side, and looks like it's a little rougher to get here. So good road all the way, almost all the way here. Also, that's where the road starts. Here is the Idaho-Nevada border marker, about again, a quarter mile west, but really good hiking trail along this fence. And if you look at those cliffs, if you go right up that little draw, there's a place where you can get up the cliffs and back over to the road. So shaves off a little road walking and a little more direct route if you're hoofing it. So good luck for all you future Idaho Centennial Trail walkers, and hopefully I'll have some more tips for you. All right, once again, just to show you my first alternate from the very start of the trail, this is the fence that runs right along this little walking path. I saw them driving a herd of cattle up it when I got here. So it's great walking. Goes right to that border marker. Follow the fence right along here. There's a little creek down in the bottom there where the cows are, where there is a little bit of water. It's terrible water, I wouldn't want to drink it, but in a pinch, it's there. And then right up that draw, you see that kind of sagebrushy gap in the cliffs? There's a place where you can get through up onto the ridge there and save that first road walk. So it's great hiking so far. All right, made it back up that draw and stopped to take a water break, and I thought, oh, I better take one good look at these beautiful snow-covered mountains to the south, because I won't see any more for a bit. So look at these, absolutely stunning. Jarbidge is down there somewhere. I think those are the Jarbidge Mountains. There's the little canyon. There's the windsock in the distance there. You can just see the orange flag. And there's the road I'm getting back to before heading into Murphy. So, so far so good. All right, maybe you can see that little white post, 20 yards away. I'm finding the Idaho Centennial Trail very well signed so far. I don't know if they're new or if they're just very sturdy and well installed, but I've seen a bunch of them. It's not like you can see them from the last one, but they are quite frequently posted. So really impressed with how well it's signed. There's the mountains. There is my first map posting there about the Bruno Jarbidge Rivers Wilderness. Here's the Idaho Centennial Trail that we're walking. And best of all, I do not regret bringing the chair. This is amazing. This is the second time I've had it out. I had it out just for a break before. And about to mix up our first trail food. Soylent does the body good. Best hiker food there is. All right, me and the cows are gonna recap day one. It's in the books. Great day, hot but not too hot. Pretty much a road walk. We walked to about 16, 17 miles to the first place where my parents had cached the water for me with the pink duct tape so I could find it. Thank you to Dan Noakes and the Wild West Trail guys. Watched their videos on YouTube and saw how to do this, and saw how they cache water, and so I did the same thing. I even stole Dan Noakes's GPX file, and it worked great. Very tired, but feeling good. Huge props to the chair. I don't know why I didn't bring it before. It's amazing, and it just makes taking breaks really nice, and doing all the camp chores very relaxing. And I mean, if it weighed 4 pounds, I'd probably still take it. So chair, thumbs up. Tomorrow looks like it's about 20 miles to the next water cache. A lot more road walking, but should be another day pretty much like today, hot but not too hot. And it's a great time of year to start the Idaho Centennial Trail. Oh, I had one more thing I thought of about borders this morning, going back to the start of the day at the border. And you know how on one side is Nevada, the other side's Idaho, on one side's home, the other side's adventure, one side is spring, the other side is winter, the other side's spring. I was watching a video on YouTube last night. Young woman named Lee who'd struggled with mental illness and succumbed to mental illness and took her own life, and said something that I found super insightful. Said depression is living in the past, anxiety is living in the future. And I'm sure everyone suffers from both of those all the time, and I know I do. And that's an amazing thing about being out here on the trail, is that it's really easy to be in the present because it's all that matters. Miss my Courtney, miss Ruthie and Scouty and Sasha, and having a great time, and I'll be safe and can't wait to see you guys soon. All right, bye-bye. All right, day two started out pretty well. Slept really well. Cows were a little loud, but then they quieted down. I did see a suspiciously well-fed coyote this morning, so that might have had something to do with it. Big, beautiful moon. Just slept like a rock. It was great. I got up this morning and drank as much of that water as I could, and I'm carrying the rest, and water's heavy, but it's much better to have it than not. So just gonna enjoy the day. Looks like a bunch of road walking today. Hopefully I'll get to where I can see down into the canyon, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. And hope to make it to the second water cache, so should be a good day. First little snake of the trail. Not a rattler, just a little snake. All right, day 2 recap, take 2. Long day, 22 miles. Kind of a brutal road walk. Very little to see. About 7 miles in, there's a couple of trees where you can sit and have some shade. I did see that coyote this morning. Mom and Dad cached water for me at the ruins of that stone house, again from Dan Noakes' GPX file. And they also left me some licorice and granola bars. So I had a little extra energy and I kept going another couple of miles. That's about it. Like say, pretty boring day. It was a hard day, and these are near ideal conditions. It wasn't too hot. The road isn't muddy. I can't imagine doing this, you know, when it's all at all adverse, like with snow or mud or in the heat. It's just brutal. So I think I picked a good time to do it, and worked out all right, but it is a tough stretch. All right, day 3 intro. Slept well again last night, just like a little baby angel, and getting up today and doing it all again. It's, you know, more of the same. You can see there's mountains we're headed to way out there, but for now we are still very much just in the inside desert. It's neat to see how much distance we're putting there between ourselves and the mountain we started close to, so making some progress. I hope to make it to the Bruno Overlook tonight. That's where Mom and Dad cached water for me, and hopefully that's something to see, so just gonna keep hiking through it. Look at this beautiful canyon. This is the east fork of the Jarbidge River, I think. About to loop around here and then go back over to the main canyon. First flowing water I've seen in the last 50 miles. You'd have to want it really bad though to climb down there. It's pretty rugged. Fortunately, I still have a lot. Oh, but that is absolutely gorgeous. If the trail routed along that, you'd be a lot happier on it. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Just an oasis in this desert. There's where I go back up to the desert. Just gonna sit here for a bit and enjoy the view. If I were slightly more confident in my drone flying ability and knew that I could definitely get the drone back, I'd fly it down there, but I don't know if I trust myself yet. East Fork of the Bruno. And to my shock and surprise, there's like a literal wheel line farm down here. The Idaho Centennial Trail. Surprises around every corner. Look at this oasis. Shade, water, little bridge to go across the river. If I'd known about this place, I would have carried about 10 pounds less in water, but I don't know. Maybe it was in the book and I just missed it, but This is awesome. Maybe it doesn't flow year round. I don't know, but it's flowing really well right now. Look at that cairn up there. That marks the trail out. I'm sure that when you're in the middle of the desert looking for some place to cross, that's what you're looking for. Very cool. Alright, so never mind about Sheep's Head Draw being a nice place to camp. If your mileage works out, camp down here. This is amazing. This is the East Fork of the Bruno. Nice little river. Absolutely gorgeous. So, camp down here. Somebody came out here and reenacted one of the scenes from my favorite movies. I cannot tell if that's a fire or a thunderstorm, but either way, it's terrifying. I can't smell smoke. I did hear a like a thunderclap, so I guess it could be lightning started. I'm just gonna try to get to the upwind side of it. This is crazy. All right, not sure if you can hear anything, but I'm trying to make the Bruno overlook. Just gonna hike until the wind either dies down so I can set up or I get there. Beautiful night aside from the wind. All right, guess I got to do a day 3 recap. Long day, ended up doing like 28 miles, made it to the Bruno Overlook. The big event of the day was that storm. Holy crap, it was terrifying. I'm not even sure what you'll be able to see from the video, but it was just a black wall, and I thought it was fire or a tornado. When it came over me, the sky was just this sickly yellow color. It was just a huge thunderstorm blowing up a wall of dust. So I wrote it out in the shelter that I was holding down with my foot and my arm and the backpack because I didn't get it set up right. Then just hiked my ass off getting here. So yeah, interesting day. That winter camp would be a great place to camp, and I should have done that, and I never would have been out in it, but here we are. Made it, and we'll do it again tomorrow. All right, day 3 intro. As you can see, the wind blew a little hard last night, about 3:30. I thought it was going to break 10 poles here on this ridge above the canyon. So I moved right into this lovely resting area and slept quite well right there. Now let's go see the Jarbidge Canyon. Wow. Look at this. Wow. Holy cow. That is cool. It's a good thing I don't need any water this morning. Man, I wish it was calm. But if wishes were fishes, we'd eat till we cried. If horse turds were biscuits, we'd eat till we died. Closed by tumbleweeds, but I guess I have now. What amazing luck. Caught the Hammett Valley Trading Post 10 minutes before they closed, so just sitting down, talking to the kitties, drinking a Mountain Dew, eating a Baby Ruth, and some Lays and some red wines. And just happy to get a little snack. The wind has just been crazy all day, so I was gonna take a short day and just camp before I got to town and come through in the morning, but it's just no fun to sit in the tent flapping in the wind, so just kept walking and made good miles. So gonna sit down, eat my snack, and then head over I-84 and see if I can find someplace to camp. Hopefully the wind will die down. If not, I'll just hike until it's as calm as it's gonna get. All right, day 4 recap while I still have some light. As I was walking out of town after my snack, I saw this kind of abandoned park, and it's flat, and it looks like I won't be bothering anyone here, so I'm going to pitch my tent right over there. I walked back to the store and said, hey, you know, do you think it'd be okay? And the lady inside said, oh yeah, no problem, just go ahead and pitch your tent. So wait till it's a little darker because I don't want to bug anybody or look like a vagrant, but yeah, there's a fence on one side, so slightly sheltered from the wind if it comes this direction. Better than, I guess, walking across the freeway and seeing what I can find over there, I decided, and I've had a big enough day. It was just shy of 27 miles, so 2 marathons in a row. Feeling good after a little snack, and I talked to Courtney, and everything's going well at home. So hopefully I'll sleep well tonight. There's going to be a little traffic noise, I'm sure, but like I say, better than getting over there and trying to hunt for a campsite. So happy, good day. Wind just blew all day, which is why I hiked such a big day. I didn't feel like setting up a tent and just sitting in there and listening to the tent flap for hours. I didn't think that would be relaxing or fun, so I hiked a bigger day than I had planned to. There wasn't a whole lot to see. Again, big desert walk. There's a long, you know, not steep, but a long down slope coming off of the plateau down to the river, like a 5-mile road walk, maybe 4 miles, 5 miles, which is no fun, but it got me to snacks and got me a place to camp. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, and so far so good. All right, this might be the recap of day 5. Just walked a couple miles out of town. This is where the Idaho Centennial Trail crosses I-84. I'm just gonna wait for Dad here, and again, we'll see what's on the other side of those mountains, see if on the north side there's any snow, or if we keep going. If it is a wrap-up of day 5, it's a wrap-up of the whole first section, and it was amazing. Felt great, made great time. The desert is harsh. Again, I had near ideal conditions aside from the wind and that one wicked thunderstorm, but in the heat, I've got to imagine it would be absolutely brutal. So do it when the weather's the best you can get it. Only water was at winter camp. Lots of water there, beautiful, but everywhere else you gotta cache it, because I didn't see anything else that was drinkable. I didn't look in the cow troughs. I didn't need water, and I didn't even consider them. There were a few out there with lots of cows around them, so I don't know, your mileage may vary. Really exciting start to the trip. Had a great time, and I hope there's a couple more days of it on this end, but if there's not, we'll get back out here as soon as the snow melts. So gonna sit here, wait for Dad, and maybe take a preview of the trail to come up the old Oregon Trail Road and over to the Sun Valley Highway, Highway 20. All right, this is day 5, try number 2. We're back here at the I-84 crossing. It's a real windy day, but we're gonna go up over the top to the Highway 20, Sun Valley Highway. So looks like a good day for a hike. This is Prince Albert Hot Springs. That one is about tepid bathwater. There's one up there that is really nice and hot, but those nice people are there, and I don't want to disturb their privacy, so we'll let them have it, and one of these days just have to come back. Pretty nice view from up here. This is 2 miles off of the Centennial Trail, so bit of a hike to get to, but totally worth it, especially if there were nobody here. It would be great, but just have to come back. All right, day 5, try number 2 is going really well. It's been quite windy, but we having a great day. Saw a couple of badgers, saw a rat, saw a coyote, and while we were sitting by the pool there at Prince Albert Hot Springs, a little rattlesnake came out of the rock and tried to crawl up the guy's kilt. So yeah, some animals today, some elevation today. So all in all, a very good day. Gonna keep hiking. Hopefully the wind will go down, and pitch the tent and have a good night's sleep. Pretty spectacular view from up here. Check it out. Trying out some new gear today. First, figured it was road walking, so I got some road walking shoes, and they've been really great. Now this is a little more trail-like. They're still doing fine. I don't need a lot of traction, but for the road they were just cushy. And new pack from ULA in Logan, ultralight little overnight bag, because I didn't want to well, it had to fit in the motorcycle, and yeah, it's carrying really well. So very happy with both of those new pieces of gear. Oh, I'm so excited. Like, this is legit trail. Like, everything up to now has been like road. Like, you could take your Jeep, your adventure bike, your electric bike, your regular bike, have no trouble at all. But this just got super rocky, and it's really fun trail. So I knew that the Idaho Centennial Trail had to have some trail in it. And of course, you know, this is just the desert section. And once again, super happy I'm doing this before it gets really hot. I found plenty of water running. You could see like the green in the middle of the desert running down the mountain, both where the hot springs was and just to the east where there was flowing water. So refilled, and even if I don't see any more water, I know I've got enough to make it back to the bike. So very happy. This trail is getting spectacular. Look at that. You can see the markers. You come up around there, and now we're just going over the ridge. So elevation trail, beautiful sunset light. The wind's died down very nicely, so this is just awesome. All right, here's the campsite for the night. Beautiful night, beautiful campsite. I think that's the road we'll take out in the morning. There's the trusty tent. There's the sunset. And here I am. Great day again. Just, you know, to recap, saw a couple of badgers, saw a snake, I saw a coyote. The new pack, phenomenal. Carries everything I need and nothing I don't. I'm sitting on the sit pad right now. So yeah, real happy with that. The shoes, fantastic. There was a little trail today, but it was mostly road, so road shoes work great. And on the trail I was on, I didn't notice slippage or anything. Maybe you don't need trail runners to hike, because these road shoes are way cushier and worked really well. So great day. Second attempt at day 5. Went a lot better. Got another big day tomorrow, and looks like a good one. All right, day 6, getting started early. Beautiful day, slept great, lots of stars last night, absolutely beautiful. And just enjoying my nice campsite for another few minutes before I break it down and get on the road. Beautiful little valley here along the road. Nice little stream there at the bottom. So again, might be seasonal, but man, there's a lot of water out here right now. May's a good time to start the ICT, then take a break before you get into the mountains. Still walking along the river, as you can hear. Beautiful day. And look, actual pine trees. We're almost out of the desert. The Elma Goodman Mountain Bluebird Trail. And a little lizard friend on the rock. Buddy. How you doing? Oh yeah, you're pretty. Got a little blue on you too. What a cool little guy. Looks like this is the high point. Seems to be all downhill from here. So now, just relax and cruise. Beautiful little camping spot here. A few miles before you hit Highway 20. Just absolutely gorgeous little meadow, flowers, water. What more could you want? All right, I can see Highway 20, so I guess I better do my day 6 recap. Pretty chill day. I don't know, 12, 13, 14 miles, somewhere in there. I'll have to check the the bike's still sitting back there, so I left my pack. Decided to hike to the road so that next time I get dropped off, I can start right there. Beautiful day. Wasn't windy most of the day. It's a beautiful valley there. Water all the way along, although I didn't need it. I had it. A little, you know, I guess I probably passed 7 or 8 cars, so there is a little bit of traffic there. But all in all, a very nice section. Just pleasant and scenic, and it's all road after that little over the rocks that I did yesterday. But not bad road. And as you can see, we're getting to Highway 20. So all in all, just a very nice section of the Idaho Centennial Trail. From now on, it's going to get sporty. I think the next section I might try to do a little 2 or 3 or 4 day deal right to the edge of the Sawtooth at the South Boise River. I'll have to look it over, but then again, I've got all summer, so I'm gonna wait till the Sawtooths have the big runoff out of the way, because I don't want to cross any raging rivers or hike through any snow. So probably do, again, another little section next week maybe through there. But once I get up into the snow there, I'm gonna wait a bit. So this wraps up the recap of day 6 and the whole first section. So absolutely stunning. Now I'll hike back up, grab the bike, and ride home.